Whoa, welcome back, guys, to another episode. Oh my gosh, it's one shot. Okay, I don't. Okay, Kaboomer, are you still here? You asked earlier what one shot was, and I put off explaining it for that little video. One shot is, I don't know, it's just like a. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. It's like an RPG Maker game, and you run around and you just kind of like intake the lore and do a few puzzles. You can like combine items here. You can see items in our inventory. We can like attempt to combine these. They probably won't combine. Oh god, hold on. I gotta turn the music, the game volume back on. There's not really any combat. I don't think there's any. I haven't seen any combat. A weird thing this game does, it's like rather unique, is a lot of times it'll break the fourth wall and be like, I've hidden the answer to this puzzle somewhere in your documents folder, and you have to open your freaking documents folder on your computer and go find the answer to the puzzle. At one point, it changed my desktop background and gave me the solution to a puzzle so that I could like help the little in-game character you kind of control. And then after I was done with the puzzle, it changed it back. Sonny did that in like 3 days. He's crazy. Nailed what I had in mind perfectly. He always does. There's so many times where I'm like, hey Sonny, can you like draw me like this? And then like, it's always better than what I imagine in my own mind. Like always. Every time. Anyway, I have to go find the library again because the game didn't exactly save where I left off. And I don't remember where the library is. Oh wait, hold on. Am I? I wasn't just chatting. I gotta change back to one shot. Hell yeah. Correct category. Let's go. So funny you thought it was a commission for like 10 seconds. I mean, it could have been. I don't know. Wait, is this the library? This is not the library. Like I think I was so baffled that like I had no idea Sonny drew that, and I have no idea when Sonny drew that. I'm like, surely I would have noticed him drawing something. So surely like I would already know about this piece, but I had no idea about it, and I have no idea when he made that. Where's the library? I feel like I found the library so quickly last time when I like needed it. Yeah, we wanted to keep it secret. We all did a great job at keeping it secret because I'm still kind of surprised. I'll have to take a screenshot of that later. When I like, and like right before the stream, I was like, oh crap, I didn't like download the thing. Hold on, I got to do that. And it was like 2 gigabytes. And I'm like, why is this 2 gigabytes? I'm still kind of so confused why the 13-minute video was 2 gigabytes. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fade away? I'd rather the former. Yeah, we talked to that guy already. This should be the library. Y'all are all nerds. And if you haven't been here a while, I use nerd as more of like an endearing, and like it's like an endearing term. What? Oh yeah, I talked to this guy. He doesn't like being talked to, and told me to go bother someone else. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. The area here is mostly historical accounts. Reference section is downstairs, and not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Are you here to look for the author then? Moon was too enraptured by Kingdom Hearts. You can't tell me you drew that like today. Like when did you draw that? There's no way you did that while I was playing Kingdom Hearts. I must have missed you earlier. I was working on some of it right next to you while you were playing Kingdom Hearts. That's insane to me. How was I that enraptured by Kingdom Hearts? I should. I told you I liked the game. Like, I sat there and like played it for like, I don't know, probably at least 7 hours yesterday. Like I played it like all day yesterday. I really was too enraptured by Kingdom Hearts to notice my boyfriend was sitting right next to me, drawing an amazing piece of art for me. And it's hilarious because usually when I notice him drawing, I'll look over and be like, "Oh, are you drawing something? Can I see?" That never happened. I didn't have the singlest inkling. Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the lead librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't. He seems kinda reclusive, which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. You're kind of blocking my way. The computer, it's currently off. Well, turn it on. Photo of some people. Some sort of plaque. Pile of books. Pile of books. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch for potential falling books. I will. Reshelving in progress. Computer is currently off. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. God, I think it's hilarious how it's like, yeah, the recap of last year was great, and I appreciate my community, and thanks everyone for being here. Get ready for all the visual novels that are coming. Get ready we're gonna finish Ace Attorney 1, we're gonna play the second one, we're gonna play the third one, we're gonna play all the other ones, whatever they're called. I'm gonna have to emulate Miles Edgeworth Investigations. Or I'm gonna have like a hand cam webcam of me playing it on my 3DS. That'll be a fun stream. I'll really dip into like the Germa bucket on that one. I'll never forget that stream he did. Some sort of plaque. Well, is this a kid section? Big book with the black clover on the cover. Title says Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. As a general rule of a phosphor, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Oh God, I ain't reading all this. Science book. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big condominiums. You'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works. I'm used to reading his travel logs and novels mostly. So what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. They call him the author, I'm assuming, because he's like the only one who writes. Does anyone else write books? Big book with a black clover on the cover. Title says Emergence of the New Ecological Niches in the Post-Sun World. Phosphor shrimp, common firefly. The author publishes books on a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there's still a large amount of material he's written, but not yet published. What can I help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time? I did the calculations, and some numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. So either he's more than one person, or he's using AI. Can I have over there? Going through those pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh. Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. It's a little plant. The author is so cool. Heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. When they said material for his books, I honestly thought they meant like paper and like leather and stuff for a second. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just going to write about the same thing and then everyone will love it. Nobody's ever going to remember the books that came out before his. Oh, maybe he's copying you. I mean, I ain't hating. I can see how people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person and cats are pets. And mousers. I'm sure people don't think I eat mice. And then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Pile of tall books. Are all these computers... Somebody get rid of some of these computers. They don't work. Excuse me. Oh god, that wasn't the robot voice. Oh, are you the Messiah? Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. Is this the same library? Affirmative. Oh goody. Oh goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. They're not going to answer, are they? She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She's in the archival room upstairs. And she's concentrating on her work. She will ignore any and all phone calls for several days. Yikes. Can you go to her in person? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Okay. Anything cool over here? Coffee cups. Coffee's for grown-ups. Coffee machine. It's almost empty. I don't know. I thought you said I could go in here. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card. We're gonna get one. This is a question for the head librarian. Oh god. Allow me to call her. Oh, this character is about to lose it. She is not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. Ugh. Even in an emergency, my programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. Hey, can I have your library card? I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. I think the coffee is having the opposite effect it should. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. How many cliffhangers does the book have? Library card. You know, I've been trying to look for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages. Never saw such a thing, though. Glitter glue and... Glitter goo and the... Okay. I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. Even then, it's still too similar. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate. Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad, as long as people don't assume you eat mice. Where do I get a library card from? He just glared at me. I don't think we should bother him. I mean, I don't think many people have seen him in person, or know what he looks like. Everyone's heard of him through secondhand accounts, though. Oh, but he did reply to my letter that one time. I got it framed immediately. Nice. So I'm guessing you don't give out library cards. I only handle book transactions for people who already possess cards. To acquire a card, you need to contact the head librarian. I made a call. Don't. Oh, I need a library card. Can I just steal a book? Can these computers do something? I know. So do I just like hit the town and hope I find someone who's willing to give me a card? No one in here seems like they want to give me their card. A quick death promises the least pain, don't you agree? Yeah. You got a library card? And this area is like so far like the biggest and most confusing. Get ready for a lot of this little pitter-pat sound effect. A lot of running upstairs, running to the right. Evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No. Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids. Aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. Evening news. I am not certain that it is evening, but my light sensors are not detecting daylight. I will assume it is evening. Evening news community bulletin. The library released several new books on the elusive author last week. The head librarian recommends them. The assistant librarian has no comment as he reportedly fled the scene sobbing. The receptionist had no comment either because the receptionist is a robot. Library card. Not looking forward to the water shortage. Library card in there? Maybe this building is one giant library card? Oh wait, is this like the elevator? Like, why did I take this elevator? Uh-huh. Well, now I gotta go back down. Oh, I had to push the button. Okay. You do that. Get down there. Why did I take the elevator? I thought it would go somewhere. I didn't even realize it was an elevator. I thought it was maybe just a building. I don't think there's a library card up there. I don't know. You alright? The Messiah. Perhaps it is a sign. You think you can fix the world? We talked to this guy. We talked to that guy. He doesn't have a library card. Would love a library card. Let's try this way. Nothing in my inventory seems like particularly helpful. Can I not talk to this guy anymore? You've been here a while. Are you sure you don't wish to stay? I'm good. Thanks for offering, though. Okay, over here is like a weird dead end. Looks like a ram. Stop clicking that. Why's my phone keep buzzing? Like the first, it buzzed twice, and I'm like, okay, these are like pointless notifications. And then it buzzed again, and it was like actually a text message. Man, please do not approach. You got a library card? Library card. The trash. This looks new. Some big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go into something. Wait, Moons, are we really gonna take these with us? They look so heavy. Alright. Yeah, they're actually pretty light. It's a big book. Title says Understanding Robots. Empty glass jar. The handle on this one looks broken. Big books. Ah, they're dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." Framed photo of someone. Coffee cups. A bed. The blanket has quite a few patches. How do you tear holes in your blanket? A rusty metal garbage can. There's some broken glass in here. There's an empty coffee cup on the chair. It's empty now. A jar full of red glowing fluid. Kinda like how we can go to like the lamplighter maintenance guy's house. I like that guy. Want some soup dumplings? I'll pass. We already talked to these people. I need a library card. Anything down here? Anything down here? This seems new. I think I missed that. Thick lens, convex lens, thin glass. I assume those are for that giant camera, which I guess you would need to take a picture of yourself, maybe for a library card, maybe. But I don't have any. Oh God, what are you doing to me? I think I do remember coming back. I did come in here. I don't know what this is for. That completely like broke my train of thought. I was assuming big camera. Big camera don't have film. I need film for a big camera. And this stuff I assume doesn't work. Looks like I can unlock this door. Okay, I don't know where we are. I guess that was some kind of shortcut. I want to go back. I guess I need to go back to like, I don't know, I just need to look around. I just need to look around, find the things. I don't know what that like weird room is. People are yelling in my house. A cross-home conversation is happening. Wisp was asking about deviled eggs. And Sunny is nice and sharing. Sonny, you're nice. What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Bunch of words on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Well, I need a library card. And I guess that guy's not helping me get a library card. I don't think I want to go through that again. Yeah, I'm not resetting it. Anything in here that's new? Anywhere I haven't been? This looks... I've been in here. There's a bunch of poor, tired scientists. And we went in here and talked to this lady. Can I help you with anything else? Yeah. Do you know how to get a library card? Library card? You'll have to ask a library for that. I tried. I need to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out library cards. Really? Sounds like George, all right. Sorry you caught her on a bad day. Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. Oh, that's convenient. Won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. All set, I think. Wait, shoot. Forgot the front desk library bots have facial recognition. My photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. I have seen a giant photo, and I have a bunch of lenses now. But I don't think weird film is going to do the trick. I definitely remember the exact way back. There was probably like a shortcut somewhere. Was it in here? No, this is the camera. Didn't do anything. Too bad I can't use the weird film. It just does this. I don't need this. There's a slot here. Looks like paper or something might come out from it. Maybe I don't need film? God, these are numbered. Well, let's try this. It didn't like any of that. Wait a minute. Hi. Thanks, Sky? Oh God. How do you pronounce that? It almost looked like Skyrim to me, but I'm like, that's not Skyrim. That's Sky Scaron. Sorry, but thanks for the follow. I am attempting puzzles with everything I have. I'm guessing combinations. I am finally awake. I'm going to bed in at least 3 hours. Oh. Does it have to be the... Like, I can't guess any of these? Oh. Okay, I tried to... How about that one? Would you like a hint? Well, it seems to like that one existing there. Or maybe I'm... Hold on. It only spits them out when they're all in there, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna do what the game like wanted me to do and go back to the library with the incorrect library card. I don't think I'm ready for hints yet. I'm still... I'll get there. That's the wrong way. Wait, I have to find the library. This isn't the library. The one thing I would like is a map, honestly. Wait, couldn't I just remember there's a fucking fast travel. What am I doing? Sorry, I haven't played this game in a couple days. Robot. Look at my library card. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match failed. Seems you do not resemble the owner of the card. You cannot use the card. Bummer. Well, that didn't give me any helpful information. To be honest, everyone forgets about fast travel. It's honestly hard to remember because, I don't know, I guess in a lot of games it'll be like, oh, here's like a magic crystal you have to touch to activate the fast travel node. And this game doesn't have anything like that. So it is very easy to forgo. Okay, I have these lenses. They got like little symbols on them. I'm gonna assume it has to do with the little symbols, but I don't actually know. Oh. What am I don't know what to do next. Looks like paper or something might come out from it. Yeah. Empty rectangular slot. Empty rectangular slot. That's... but they're all different shapes. They're all different shapes and sizes. Is it like... hold on. Give me this. Is it... it's like maybe it's just the amount of blue on it? Does this work? No? Maybe this one technically has more... no, don't combine them. Put it in your hand. It's the opposite of... okay, this. Okay, I have no idea. I don't... yeah, you know what? Are you here for photos? Actually, yeah. I need to take a picture for reasons. Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is the photo center is right behind me. The bad news is that it doesn't work, right? Hey, you're catching on quick. After operations ended in the Barrens, this place got shut down. All the engineers lost their jobs and became street vendors. Maybe Moons and I can figure it out from them. That's good. Certainly help out people with expired IDs, like me. Used to be on the camera engineers, right? Camera? Oh, joyous memories. We went through thick and thin together. By that I mean the concave lens did. Okay, so concave lens is second. Tell me how to fix the camera. It's been a while. Pretty sure the bulky lens goes in one of the ends, but I forget which. They're thick and thin together. By that I mean the concave lens did. That doesn't help. Anything you remember how to work the camera? When arranging the lenses, make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the two curved ones. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get my pencil out and some paper. Certainly, the thick lens should be positioned to the left of both of the curved lenses. Okay. So, I already forgot which lens they fucking said. I hate this. The thick lens? Okay, thick lens, I believe, goes on the very left. If I'm not insane. Let's talk to this guy again. The bulky lens goes on one of the ends. I forget which. Did you say the bulky lens? It's not the bold. What is a bulgy lens? You mean this one? The convex lens? Is that what you mean by bulgy? Okay, that. Just need to figure out one more lens position. Please help. Make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the two curved ones. Okay, I think it must go here. Right? Whoa, I'm a genius. Geez. Ouch, my eyes. It's possible to take multiple photos. It's a photo of me. Are my eyes always that big? Yeah, I'll take some extra photos. Geez. Another photo of me. Good thinking, Moons. It's a good idea to have a backup. What if we have 3 photos? We're gonna run this thing out of paper. Makes me wonder how many it'll actually let me have. It's another photo of me. 3 is enough, right? But what if we took another? We're really gonna break this camera. And the cat, Nico is going to be so annoyed. Isn't it kind of ironic that the character doesn't like being called a cat, but then its name is Nico, which doesn't that just mean cat? Does it not mean cat? Oh, Neko means cat. I don't know what Nico means then.
It's like, I want to be called Coot instead of cat.
It's kind of fun. It's fine, the engineers are outside. Oh, you mean if I break it? They don't seem to... I don't think they're gonna fix the camera. They sat around for a long time without fixing the camera. I'm gonna open my inventory and regret this. It's a photo of me. This one turned out pretty good. Oh god. Okay, no. Maybe we don't need any more pictures. Can't combine those. Well, what if we use the glitter glue? Back at the photos covered in glue and glitter. My sticky photo. Carves my face on it now. Words can mean different things in another world. That is true. I don't know what Kip would mean in this world. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. Good thing you don't have to prove your identity any further. Looks like an old phone. This world has people with prosthetic heads. Why should our common sense apply here? That's true enough. It's full. Small tree. A topiary. Ah, this is another one. Hello? Her prosthetic head is a die? You must be the savior. I'm so happy to actually get to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, miss. So are you here to check out the archives? I can give you a tour. Are you the head librarian? You've been ignoring the phone. You're like, oh, I'm just so excited that you're here. And it's like, maybe you should have answered the phone. Actually, I need your help. Can you tell me what I need to do next? I think I'm supposed to go to the tower. Yep. Do you know how I can get in? Nope. Gosh, I don't think anyone's supposed to get inside the tower. I mean, there's a little room that you can go into. There's no stairs or elevators or anything else. If you want my guess, you'll probably need Moons' help. I don't know how exactly. In my experience, that kind of knowledge is usually recorded in some kind of cryptic book. But I haven't read anything like that before. Sorry. Fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. A cryptid book, huh? Hey, can you help me read this? Oh, I do have this. Can't find the change my hat reward. I guess I could cobble one together real quick if you want to turn my hat off. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognize. Oh my gosh, it's a book. Not just any book. Golly, where did you find this? Somewhere in the Barrens. You found it in a safe, right? If that's so, in that case, I know what I have to do now. Need to borrow this journal for a bit, okay? Gotta translate it. Oh, cool. Might take a while, though. That's fine. Excuse me. Gosh, you're really tired. A little, yeah. No worries, I have a guest room in the attic down the hall. Well, according to Sky, they all have like, or I guess not all, but like a lot of people have like prosthetic heads. She's not a robot. She just has a die for a head, for funsies. Gender is a spectrum. Cut George some slack. She probably got called day and night about the author over the past X number of years, and she's the only person making the transcript for him. Probably became a habit for her to ignore the phone. That is true. That is very true. She probably gets a lot of nonsense calls. I don't want a prosthetic head. What if your prosthetic head could, I don't know. What if it... I'm trying to think of some... It could look like a crow's head. Wouldn't that be cool? Don't you like crows? If you want, you can go take a nap. A cat nap. Nico didn't like that. It won't be done for a while, sorry. Excuse me again. Seriously, you should go take a nap before you overexert yourself. You don't want a forever bird face. I don't know how hard it is to change your prosthetic head in this world. Maybe it's like putting on your clothes in the morning. The guest room in the attic down the hall, if you forget. Full of loose papers and notebooks. Oh, these are the manuscripts the author sent me. There's a lot of them. As the head librarian, it's my job to help him with the publication process. But lately he hasn't been sending me anything. It isn't like him. I mean, I guess he does give me some extra time to work through his backlog. To be honest, I'm a little behind. This guy works really fast. I see. The weird part is, I've been publishing book after book after he stopped sending me things, right? But the pile of manuscripts never seems to get any smaller. At all. Golly, you think I'm going bonkers? There's a black clover symbol on the cover of the book. There's another book has a clover on its spine. The rest of the books, too. Are they all about clovers? Oh, no. The black clover symbol just means it's written by the author. Oh? He doesn't want to tell anyone his name, so he marks all his works with this special symbol instead. I guess I just threw that word in there. He wrote all of these books? He sure did. Getting a prosthetic head might feel no different than wearing a hat or a mask. It would be pretty weird, because it's like... I'm assuming, you know, she has a die for a head, and I'm like, her brain is in there. But if, like, her new skull and head is a die, the die probably doesn't have feeling, and I don't know how she speaks. I'm just imagining how weird it would be. Like, I guess I'm just trying to say it'd be really weird not to be able to feel your own face or head or mouth move. Guess I'm scared of losing my brain. I'm rather partial to this brain. It's my favorite brain. Book is poking around from the shelf. Well, I assume going through something like that, there's been like you know, you just let a lot of other people do it first and see how it comes out. Yeah, well, yeah, the brain's probably in the prosthetic, but like a die, like really any day object isn't wired for you to be able to feel it. It's like a sketchbook of some sort. Wednesday, another still life with some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. Various sketches. Practice. You do a lobotomy to take out your entire brain before changing out your head for another one. I think this book's actually about clovers. God, I don't... Ugh, God, isn't a lobotomy like... I know what you mean, but isn't a lobotomy like specifically removing or like damaging your frontal lobe? That's not exactly removing the brain. I'm overthinking it. I'm sorry. I have a tendency to do that. They wire the brain back into the new head. Well, yeah, they could wire the brain back into the new head, but like, I guess what I'm just trying to say, it's like, it would have to be very advanced, like robot science for you to be able to feel your new head. I've yet to hear the story of the person who removed their original head for any reason and was okay afterwards, so that's also a thing making me nervous. Well, you just wait until you hear all the success. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. Is this just the robot I met when I first got here? The profit bot or whatever. Book on the ground. These people got Roblox with advanced AI, such as Robot Lady. I'm sure they have the technology to successfully do it. Maybe. It's possible. She deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she liked the probability of rolling the dice. Recently, I found that theory easy and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nonetheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honor her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? Are you saying there's only 6 alternate realities? Them having prosthetic heads is my headcanon. I'm not sure what else it would be. Like, part of me is like, what caused them to need a prosthetic head? And why are there so many people who needed a prosthetic head? Unless they just really wanted them for fun. Like, there's that one guy who seems to really like fish, so he has a fishbowl head. There's that one character who really likes plants, so they have a plant for a head. Like, they do seem like they're just for, like, you know, cosmetic. George has a randomized personality of 6. Which one did you encounter? I mean, she seemed pretty happy and helpful. I guess that one. It's interesting they have a randomized personality. That's pretty cool, actually. Prosthetic head prevents aging, immortality, or it's a fashion fad. It sounds... Oh god, the game's gonna close. I don't like when the game closes. I guess if you wanted immortality... Oh yeah, so 4. Yeah, she did have a 4 on her face. So yeah. Number 4 personality. And I'm just imagining, like, you... Like, does that mean one of her personalities just makes her a jerk? And she's like, I feel like the one I got is, like, really nice. What are they... Oh. Nightmare. Nightmare. You broke the sun. You, like, rolled over in your sleep and dropped it off the bed. Hey, Moons. I guess you saw my dream. Sure. I would perceive a full list of different Georges. It was scary. Come on, let's go. Oh, okay. I'm talking about it. Number 1 is quite narcissistic and cooperative. Speaks in a poetic or narrative manner and usually talks in the third person. Number 2 is stressed out and rude most of the time, tends to be easily agitated. Number 3 is tired, mostly worried and hopeless. May have low self-esteem. 4 is cheerful and optimistic. Very encouraging and excitable. Number 5 is motherly and kind, speaks in a gentle manner and very doting. 6 is very casual, speaks in a chill and friendly manner, uses phrases such as bruh. Each of them has their own charm. I guess I'm surprised like when I met her, because they made it sound like, you know, she's got piles of work, she's always busy, she's too busy to answer the phone, she shuts herself in her office for days and days on end. And it's like I met her and she's like, you know, she's number 4. She's super enthusiastic and happy. 2, despite being rude, is brutally honest when it comes to caring about Nico. That's nice. I think I tend to be more of the brutally honest type of person, which very often comes across as rude. Talking to doctors is a nightmare. I feel like every time I talk to a doctor, I offend them in some way, and I'm like, I don't know what I did. Help. The fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. A small bed. I guess she lives here. Hey, have a good nap? Goody. I finished translating the journal, by the way. Oh, that was fast. Well, you were out for a while. Anyway, it looks like this journal might be meant for Moons. Oh? Here, take a look. Greetings, Moons. If you can finally read this, that means you are near the tower. The tower is the domain of an elusive entity. This being is connected to the world. For now, you can think of this as the spirit of the world. It has no physical form, but it can communicate through computers and other machinery. You know who I am talking about, of course. When you first arrived here with our savior, it no doubt contacted you right away. Through its own means, the entity will guide the both of you to the tower. The entry room is at the tower's base. Not only do you need the sun there, but also 3 pieces of the previous sun. The savior will not be able to do anything there. You, Moons, on the other hand. Look at the pattern on the floor. Do as it says. The window will be gone, so you need to bring it back. So I have to go in there and like close the game and then reopen the game? Is that all? Yeah, the rest of the pages were torn out. I guess you don't need to know what happened to those? Nope. Guess I was wondering what window was supposed to mean. Well, I guess Moons will have to figure out that one. Right. By the way, what does it mean by 3 pieces of the previous sun? I only have this sun. Oh, of course. That just means you need things that contain yellow phosphor. They glow for a long time. Oh. I do have a piece of amber and a feather. They're both glowing yellow. Just 2. Here, you can have this then. Ooh. I wouldn't think prosthetic heads would mean you become immortal. After all, it is about as fragile as your normal head. It can be crushed, it can decay, it can be fried, overworking, lightning, etc. Yeah, that's true. Like, even if you're, like we'd have to figure out how to, like, upload somebody's, like, brain, like, digitally. And even then, it would only be a copy of your brain. Like, your brain is still gonna, like, get old and rot. Even if your like body's made out of metal or robot or whatever. I haven't played Soma, but I've seen a playthrough of Soma, and that freaking whole thing is horrifying to me. It's like you learn that in Star Trek, they are not actually being teleported. Teleportation doesn't exist. They're just they're essentially disintegrating your body and making a clone of you. And they're more like moving the clone around. They're not actually like moving you. They just like upload your brain to the new clone. But the new you has no idea because it's a exact copy of your brain. Guess immortal is and you don't age or get sick. If you put me in a car crusher, you'd probably still be the end. I think you'd still age and get sick. I mean, you're a brain. Brain's gonna age. Oh, it looks like me, right? Uh-huh. Now you have a little keepsake from the library. Thank you. No problem. Looks like you're all set. Good luck now. Oh, do you need me to explain again? No, I didn't. I just wanted more dialogue. Looks like a scanner. Looks like a printer. Computer screen says something about updated databases. Well, let's try and remember where that weird room was with the X. Hey, Moons. Do you remember where the cafe is? Oh, good. I'm asking because, well, I'm a little hungry. Actually, I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since I got here. So, is it okay if we go get food before we enter the tower? Hope they have pancakes. They mean like the... They're not gonna let me teleport there, are they? Oh, hey. Elevator's right here, though. What happens if I tell them I don't know where the cafe is? Do they tell me where it is, or do they just give up? The head's also just rust. I mean, the head can also just rust. Viruses also exist digitally and physically. And above it all, how would you go about repairing it? Sure, you can go to some robot or specialist and have it repaired, but who will repair them? Would you trust a robot to repair your head? I mean, I guess it depends, honestly. Like, how many people have gone through that process and, like, turned out okay would probably dictate on how much I trusted that robot. Hey, you're back. Did you manage to fix the elevator? Uh-huh. Moons and I went to the surface already, and... Well, I remember there being a cafe here. Do you have pancakes? We sure do. Wait, I don't have any money. Maybe I can help you wash dishes or something? Oh no, it's on the house. The least I can do for the savior, right? Why don't you take a seat? I'll go fry some up for you. Pancakes. That was Sunny sneezing. These pancakes are so good. That should bring the stream some good luck, right? Thank you so much. No problem. You looked really hungry. Yeah, I thought this would be my last chance to eat something before I go to the tower. Gotcha. So I guess pancakes are your favorite food? Uh-huh. Well, almost. My favorite food in the world are the special pancakes that my mama makes. She likes to pick hazelnuts and grind them up into the batter. Oh, how that sounds amazing. They taste amazing. She always made them when I was feeling sad, or lonely, or... Mama. I really miss her. I just have a bad feeling all of a sudden. Am I even here to save the world? People have been saying how the sun won't fix anything. I don't even know why I'm here. I just want to see my mom again. This poor minimum wage worker did not sign up for this. Nico's around the age of 8. Oh God, I knew they were a kid, but that is quite young. They're there. It's gonna be okay. And I'm sure you'll be able to save the world. You're a tough kid. You managed to get this far already, right? Yeah, but you'll get to go home afterwards, right? Right. Hey, want some more pancakes? It's okay. I'll be fine. Is the sun gonna, like, get rid of the corruption? So yeah, thanks for coming by. Yeah, thanks for listening. And for the pancakes. No problem. Good luck. I'm waiting for the corruption to, like, absorb the sun. Hang in there. You can do it. Thanks. God, now I'm just imagining like my niece or something trying to like do something like this. Like, oh, my niece is like 11 years old. And I'm like, I can't imagine them being able to, like, you know, manage all of this. Like suddenly, like you have to be independent. You have to do this all by yourself. Good luck, kid. I don't quite remember where the weird building is. Well, I found that tree again. Nico's not alone. Nico has moons. I guess so. You do have a disembodied voice you get to talk to. I mean, I guess that it can at least keep you company, but I don't know how much faith I'd be putting into the disembodied voice. I guess it's better than nothing when you need to make a decision. They have literal fucking God. Yeah, but like, I guess in this scenario, like, I'm God. I can't exactly like, yeah, according to the people, I can't, yeah, but the God can't exactly snap their fingers and make everything better. This God is not exactly so powerful. Okay, I'm gonna close the window, which is the only thing I can assume I need to do. Hey Moons, do you think this alley is safe? Disembodied voice. Take another picture. You need more. Fun fact, you killed Nico. Yeah, but I opened the game again. They're back. They're alive. They're fine. Look. Look, they're right there. Perfectly good. They're just dreaming because I closed the game. They go to sleep. See, they're awake again. Is this the inside of the tower? It's a lot darker than I thought. Wait, where's the sun? Moons, do you know what happened to the sun? Moons, did you get the bad ending? Moons? Moons? Uh-oh, they're starting to freak out. Say something. Moons! What's going on? You're all alone. And the floor is wet. There's not even a good place to lay down and die. Not all of my fun facts are correct. I don't know. This could be hell. All my items are gone. What do I feel like surely the game doesn't expect me to... Okay. I bumped into something. Everything's fine. Hello, Nico. Hello. Congratulations, you're now inside the tower. It's kind of sad with Nico in the picture. I mean, it is sad, but like, I guess I can't help but imagine myself in this scenario, and it's like, you wake up in a dark void with nothing around, and you run around in every direction, and there's nothing. Like, there's really not much else you can do other than just keep walking. I think it's Christian canon that everywhere God is not is hell. This might be hell if Nico can't talk to God anymore. Well, they can talk to this computer virus that's being downloaded onto my computer right now. Are you talking to me now? Correct. But you were always talking to Moons before. Where's... Moons has already left. Nah, I'm still here. I had to resort to contacting you directly. So is what's like going on here is like this is happening while you have the game closed. Like I was meant to close the game and then just never open it, and this happens while you're gone. So Moons is gone just like that? Correct. For good? Correct. Moons has already finished their mission. And so have you, Nico. Here, you can rest now. Oh boy. Everything that's happened here is like a bad dream. When you wake up, you'll be home. Oh. But what's wrong? I thought there'd be more to it, you know? I thought we were supposed to go to the top of the tower. Thought there was supposed to be somewhere we need to put the sun. And now I don't even have the sun anymore. And Moons is just gone. This feels wrong. But you did good. You saved the world, Nico. Are you not happy? I guess I am, but it's just anticlimactic. Too good to be true. Well, okay. Maybe we do get to lay down and die. I never even got to say goodbye to Moons. Okay. Good night, Nico. I know you just woke up from a nap, but oh. It's giving me info I can't capture. And as for you, Moons, we're done here. Please don't return to this world anymore. And the game closed itself. Guess I gotta open the game and save Nico from the virus. Maybe. Surely that can't be the end. That's not the end. Oh. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to. Hey, Nico. Nico, you're so. Oh. The game closed again. That. There's no way that's the end. It can't be the end. That is such an anticlimactic ending. I'm starting to be convinced that that is the ending. Nico, wake up. Nico, wake up. I don't like that. Oh. Dead again. Did you see it? No? I see like a black screen before my game closes itself. Oh, I'm opening it again. Waiting for it to capture. Look again, it's not hard to miss. It might be hard to miss if it's like trying to show me something in the corner where like the little box appears when it's like Steam overlays ready to be in your way, and then it like closes again. I feel like that's might be what's happening. Is the Steam overlay like showing me that it exists right before the game actually opens? Might be maybe not in the game, but it's there. What? Like on my computer? I don't see anything out of the ordinary. If they put it on my desktop, my desktop's kind of a mess. Like my desktop's a huge mess. I'm looking around on my desktop. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. While it was open, it was there. Okay, I'll open the game again. And hopefully I'll notice something. I'm starting to feel like a little blind. Hey, Kaboomer, what happened? We killed Nico. We killed the poor little cat. There they are. They're in their little bed and they're dead. Rest in peace, Nico. Okay, so you're saying there's something there while the game is open. I don't. Oh. I just did the thing oh god. I can't see anything. I hate when this happens. I hate the stupid. I found the thing. Okay, hold on. I gotta like fix everything that has ever existed on my stream because I did that stupid little shortcut where it's like, hey, you wiggle the window and everything's gonna close except for the window you're holding on to, and I'm like, I didn't want that. I didn't want that to happen. Okay, we might be good now. Anyway, let's get this window out of my way. It says this is not over, regardless of what the. Oh, get these folders out of my way. I'm trying to read my desktop background. This is not over, regardless of what the entity told you. There's more to the story. Documents, my games, OneShot. Look for this symbol. Once it is active, please relaunch the game. Okay. Let me go to my documents. This is kind of ridiculous. I already forgot what it wanted me to look for. Documents, my games. My games. OneShot. Okay, so I guess I close the game again. Open that little file. You know, you could right-click the desktop and hide all the file icons. But I like my file icons. I need those. I got a doubled egg. The reason all the files are on my desktop is because they're like really important things that I like really don't want to lose or have to go look for. I guess I could throw all of those folders into a folder, which I've honestly never considered until just now. Maybe I'll look into doing that. I'll just have a folder of folders. Actually, I feel like that'd be a terrible idea because some of the stuff in there like relies on it, like on another program knowing where it is. So if I move where it is, it's gonna break everything. Anyway, I guess Nico went home and picked some wheat. And Nico's home. Hey, Nico, it's God. Don't turn around like you're gonna see me. I'm in your head, aren't I? They're looking directly at me. The fourth wall is truly breaking. Hello? Moons? Was that you just now? I thought I heard your voice in my dream. Is their world just a dream? Because that's kind of what that like what just happened made me think. Was they were supposed to return to their world, but it was just a dream. I guess you're still not there. Wait, there's something in my pocket. I don't remember putting it there. A clover. Hey computer, check what I got. You're still here. Nico, why are you still here? Oh, it's talking directly to me now. You! Why did you come back, Moons? I told you to stay away. You knew I tried to cut the story short, is that it? You want more out of me, is that it? Fine. If you don't want to leave, I'll make sure you never do. Oh. Can I have my full screen back? I like when the game is in full screen. Use the door. Oh, it's... What did you do to my computer this time? Hold on. It's... There's like another like .exe I'm running alongside the game now. And it's got a piece of paper that's like, back then I told you about the entity as little as possible. Can I have full screen? Back to full screen. Oh boy, this looks like a... F8 is the hotkey for full screen, but I don't think you'll need to use it now. I'll keep that in mind. If the game decides to become small again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going random places. Will your clover help you find the way? Maybe it's kind of changing colors. It seems kind of random though. Maybe not by itself. If it can't do it by what? I don't. Are you meaning something like outside of the like the window again? Cause like there's a bunch of nothing in this game. Okay, what's the F8? Whoa. Okay, this little window. Back then I told you as little about the entity as possible. And then there's like a little paper cutout of the clover. There's a reason for everything thus far. I feel like my... Hold on, can I make the game bigger again? I don't... My brain's not big enough for these cryptic hints, I'm sorry. I'm just like, okay, there's a reason for everything thus far. So that just makes me think of like everything. It's like am I supposed to like think back on all the times they changed my screen around and did this and that, and I don't like I go and look at that little window and there doesn't seem to be any info on that little window. I leave it to you to interpret the meaning of everything. It's no fun if I tell you the answer. Yeah, that's fair enough, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like get ready for the next 30 minutes of the stream. I'm so lost. Do not set the stream. I want to finish this today. There's a reason for everything. Struggle promotes growth, and it's funny. I'm fine if this takes an hour. You're quite different than a couple of my other chatters. People don't tend to be super patient around here. I'm okay. I think I'm still like full from the eggs I had earlier. That's why I said we need to make deviled eggs more often, because they're surprisingly filling. I don't know why they're so filling. I got snacks in time. Let's do this. Like it's just me bumbling around. Like I'm just walking around randomly. I don't know what to do. Watching someone play a puzzle game, why would I take away the purpose of puzzles? I mean, you're right. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Get this out of my face. Oh, I mean, you said I wouldn't need to like F8 anymore. I won't need to unfull screen, which makes me think that little window isn't part of like. Oh, I just don't get it. I don't even know what to say. You know what I just realized? Hold on. I think I might have just got it. Do I have to overlay the page with the game window and line up the fucking clover? Can it even tell if I'm doing this? Does it it's not doing anything. I wait a minute, hold on. Do I can't move the. I would love to play with the page overlapping the game, but I can't. Because I have to click into the game to make my controller work. Oh, the page moved. Hold on, I'm figuring it out. I wish I could like capture this, but I'm not gonna capture my whole desktop, screw you. Yeah, my boyfriend's the only one who gets the full experience. Apologies for that, I did not want to put the librarian in danger. Okay, it looks like we gotta go this way now. And then, I really wish it would just stay on top of the game, but it doesn't. This being has a habit of silencing the people who learn of its true nature. Okay, we go up again. Regrettably, I have seen it happen to dear friends. Sorry, the game's so small, and there's nothing to really see. But do not worry, the entity cannot touch you. Okay, it looks like I returned from where I came. Nor can it do anything to me. Alright. I already left the world on my own terms. That sounds like suicide. I never meant for the entity to exist. Guess we turn back around now. What do you mean there's nothing to see? There's a nice squirrel on the bottom right? You're right. You're very right. Control the me this way. Oh god, the game's getting like 3-dimensional. Why? Sonny always attacks me with his cold fingers. Where did you even get cold fingers? What did you do? Did you go stick them in the freezer just so you could torture me? But now it is fully sentient. Now that it is fully sentient, one thing became clear. Sorry, I got distracted by my boyfriend attacking me. The entity seeks death. Death to itself, death to the world, a relentless desire that manifests physically. You've already seen the scars. Right now, the entity is doing everything it can to impede your progress, stalling for even a few minutes. I mean, this is working. This is some very slow progress I'm making. Before you inevitably bring the sun to the tower's summit. I don't know where the sun went. This is where you, God, will make the final judgment for the world. Of course, the entity will contact you again there. Sometimes I gotta oh god, I went through the wrong... this one. And when it does, it will trick you into shattering the sun. This will end the world instantly. Yeah, this one doesn't say anything. Maybe I messed up. Okay, it's still nothing. No, it is not that simple. Sometimes I gotta like move the window back out of the way of the, and like, you know, the window, I can't click into the right window when this window's in the way. I'm sorry, I do not know what to do in a situation like this. It's okay, we all get social anxiety. But I think I have to tell you the truth. The sun is the Messiah's tie to the world. I have to like fill this line in. And this is, oh god. Oh, come on, wait. Oh. I've messed it up. Oh. Oh, please. Please. Okay, I did it. I'm a genius. Oh, it's getting more complicated and I can't keep this paper overlaid while I play the game. As long as the sun is intact, the Messiah remains trapped here. Okay, let's just try not to mess this up too bad. Maybe we should make ourselves some outlines. Okay, I think we just gotta fill this shape in. This should be easy enough. I feel like I'm playing Snake. That sound kind of scared me. Shattering the sun may terminate this world, but... God, I can't see which square is it? Okay, I'm standing on the correct square. I need to... Yeah. Oh god. This one's... This one's a whole circle. I can't... It is the only way for the Messiah to return home. Oh god. I wish I could control the person with the paper overlaid. That'd make these puzzles easier. Because I have to do a very complicated symbol. Where's the... Hold on, this might take a second. This is like... Oh god. The end is nigh. Oh. The end's gonna come any second now, trust me. Fun fact, you can use the shortcut Alt-Tab to switch between your two recent windows. I did that, and it now the game is covering up the page. and I can't see the I can't see the page anymore because the game goes over it. You press it again. It's oh god, this is still I'm just having to like switch back and forth a lot. It's I mean, we'll get there eventually. We're slowly making it. I messed up my thing a little bit. Shit. Forgot you're using a controller, so it's a bit harder for you. I mean, even if I tried, like, my keyboard's not working either. I don't know how to make this easier for myself. I have one hand on my D-pad and the other hand on my keyboard right now. It's going surprisingly well. Okay, I think we're hitting the home stretch here. Okay, thank God. Next page. I did not realize things could end up like this. Please forgive me. It's the light bulb. Thank goodness it's safe. I guess Moons isn't coming back. Nico, I'm here. Moons? God? Yes? Is that really you? I thought you were gone. I never left you. Oh, I was feeling a bit scared back there. I thought I was completely alone. But that was silly of me to assume, wasn't it? I mean, didn't you think you were completely alone when you first landed in this world? I guess we need to figure out where to go, and the sun, it lit up on its own. So, do you understand the role you play? I mean, aren't they
Test.
They said I have to choose the fate of the world, and the entity is gonna trick me into breaking the bulb. Guess I should pick it up, right, Moons? Did you just want to see what the chat mouse looked like? Or are we finally leaving that basement? Wanted to see the delay. What's neatly stacked in the fireplace? The delay shouldn't be like too bad. There's nothing in the fridge. Oh. Also, would you like the last 5 pages? Is there like more? I guess that wait, is that I guess that program closed itself. Is there more pages that I missed? The entity's yelling at me again. So you actually made it here. I guess you win, Moons. I'll tell you how to save the world then. When you reach the summit, shatter the light bulb and I don't oh F8. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think shattering the light bulb's a good idea. Why would it be? Oh my god. I'm just humoring you. I know you've been getting help from a certain someone. He already told you about the choice, didn't he? In case you want to read it again, you didn't miss any. Yeah, I guess you could. I don't know. I guess you could just send what they say. That might be a good idea, so I don't mess up the ending. Are you still planning to save the world? Or are you trying so hard for this? Haven't you even figured out what the world is? The sun is the Messiah's tie to the world. As long as the sun is intact, the Messiah remains. Oh, so I'm choosing I'm choosing to send Nico home or to save this world. I see. It being so disjointed did make me get confused on what was happening. And there were puzzles in between. I appreciate you sending the dialogue. I told you at the beginning of your mission to help. I told you at the beginning your mission is to help Nico leave. Because Nico isn't part of this world. Nico's the only thing worth saving here. The final choice is up to you. I can't go against my programming. I mean, even if Nico's stuck here, that's not like...
You only have one shot.
I do only have one shot, and I feel like I'm leaning towards making Nico stay here. You only have one shot, Moons. If you choose to smash the light bulb, then Nico wakes back up home like it was all a dream. If you let Nico return the sun, the child will have to bear the weight of this sacrifice. I mean, they can make a new life here with the people. The people here are nice. They can hang out in the alley with that one robot with all the cats that exhumes heat. At least tell Nico the truth. You do care about Nico, don't you? I mean, I feel like this is just like the trolley problem. Like sacrifice the one person or sacrifice like the whole world, and I'm like, we're not even sacrificing someone. They just have to like they're just stuck here. This is where they live now. That's on it. That's not the worst thing. I feel like that's less worse than destroying a whole world. Sure is taking a while. I guess this elevator leads to the top of the tower. Are you excited, Moons? We're finally gonna save the world. And I know it's for real this time because you're here. And then I'll get to go home for real this time too. Can't wait to see everyone again. They're gonna make it hard, aren't they? Are you okay, Moons? You seem a little quiet. Oh, hey Nico. Yeah? I need to tell you something. I'm listening. Maybe I can let them choose. We can't save both. The world and you. What's that supposed to mean, Moons? To send you home, you must break the light bulb. What? But won't that end the world? Yeah. I don't want that to happen. So what happens when you save the world? What happens to me? You stay here and hang out? I don't know. You don't? This is the role, the responsibility, and only one shot. Well, I know I'm probably gonna save the world. I feel like I'm leaning further into saving the world. So this is where the sun belongs. If I put the sun here, we'll be able to save the world, right? But if I want to go home, I'll have to break it? Oh. Moons? What should I do? What's the right thing to do? Click, click, click. I like how their eyes move like one of those like cat clocks. Tell us what is the right thing to do. I think the answer to that is there isn't a right thing to do. It's just what are we gonna do? Like it's not like neither of these are like correct. There is no right answer. It's just this is what I'm gonna choose to do. I'm gonna return the sun and leave this poor orphan child just stranded at the top of the tower. I'm gonna assume they can leave the tower. I'm gonna return the sun. God, I feel like this situation is like God, that one guy who was a meme, like he was like asked on the street, like choose between, like you can only choose these two things, and he's like, no, I don't have to choose. I don't have to do that. No, I refuse. I don't have to make a choice. I feel like this is kind of like that, where I'm like, there really isn't a correct answer. Even it's like, what it's like, in my eyes, what is the right thing to do? Like, there isn't a right thing to do. Did they confirm Nico will leave the tower? Nope. Return the sun, baby! Initiate sun placement. You're right. Are you not a fan of that argument, Sky? You seem to be a big fan of the conundrum. In this case, you could have both. I don't think you can have both. Yeah, I don't think you can have both in this case. But you have to make a decision, and I do feel like this one is the better, because I want to save the masses. I want to choose to save the masses. You're right. I can't just leave everyone here to die. Thank you for your help, Moons. I promise I'll be okay. Yeah, you promise? Is that it? Oh, nope. We get to actually experience the we actually get to see like more. We get to see all the happy people we saved. Look, that guy doesn't have to run around lighting lamps anymore. Maybe he can actually sleep. Look, those two kids, they're happy now. They get to see the sun. They helped us so much. They give us like the magic feather that we used as a pin. Oh, look, it's the Prophet bot. Maybe someone will come and like program them to be able to walk further than 10 feet away from that building. I've seen some arguments to why people wouldn't. Some said it was because they cared about Nico more. Some said that the world was already dying. Some accidentally dropped their controller and chose to smash the sun. Whatever the case, it's always interesting to see why people choose their decision. Oh, did the game just close itself? It got dark, but it's still here. Are you happy? I mean, I feel, yeah, I think I'm happy. It was nice getting to see all the characters we met be happy and look at the sun. I don't know what's happening with the game right now. or what happened with Nico. I think the game crashed. Yeah, I think. Oh, there it goes. Was that supposed to happen? Was that like the ending of the end? Is that the real ending? It's hard to tell because the game likes to close itself. We never truly learn what happened to Nico. They're probably fine. They're probably fine. Like, you just gotta I'm sure they remember. I'm sure they like can remember the way back down, like through all the doors, like the very strange patterns and all. You just go back down the way you came, through all the nonsense doors. Easy. And then you go live with the bird children, or the woman with the dye on her head. You know what I wish we had learned more about? I wish I could have learned more about the author, because they work up the author to be like, oh, he made a flying machine. He's so smart. He writes all these books. How does he do it so fast? There was that one dialogue with the one character who was like, I wrote my book first, but people are going to think I plagiarized him. I have to get rid of my book now. And I'm like, are we sure he's not plagiarizing people? Like, is it bad that I'm way more interested in learning more about the author than about what happened to Nico? Like, the author, they're making me really curious about the author. Do you wish you could have the answer to these questions? Is that like, are the answers of this question behind the magical ram door in the city I wasn't able to get in? Are the answers in there? Because I don't know how to open that door. And I just kind of, I don't know how to open the door. Whether they returned to the surface with everyone, or if they were stuck in the top left to rot away, it's up to your interpretation. Do you wish you could have chosen something different than the two you've been given? I mean, I don't know if I like. Oh, the Randor requires a t-shirt from the trader in the Glen. That's weird, because I think I traded with them once, and I would try to talk to them again, and I think I just assumed you couldn't trade with them anymore, because when I tried to talk to them again, they just kind of like brushed me off in a weird way, and I was like, oh, this must be done. But yeah, I'm not so sure. Like, I'm like, oh man, I wish there was a third option. Oh man, I wish there was something else I could have done. I'm mainly just like, I just want to learn more about the author. Like, is there a third option where, like, I guess if the third option was learn more about the author, I would choose that option, if that's the question. God, it's 10 o'clock. My bedtime's in an hour. I'm an adult. I got a bedtime. Oh wait, Wooloop got like 100. Wooloop got a lot more achievements. Hold on. Uh, I gotta. I'm scroll. Oh, hold on. Then you should look for him. Then you know where to find him. After all. I mean, I don't. I don't think I know where to find him. It's like everyone talked about how they didn't know. Everyone talked as though it's like, oh yeah, he used to come by, or yeah, he used to do this, but he's like, no one's seen him in a while. He marks everything he made with a black clover. So are you saying that like the voice that was helping me at the end was the author? Is that what you're getting at? Because like, if that's true, I still don't really feel satisfied about the author, because I'm like, I want to see his flying machine. I want to know how he writes so many books. I want to know the pages, I mean. Yeah, the pages. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Of like, that's the guy who helps you at the end. Like, even if it is like, I guess like time travel-y kind of. Like, I don't know how he did it. You remember how you found them, right? Um, I remember I found the journal in a safe, and then the die lady translated them for me and was like, "Oh, there's some pages torn out," and I had to tab out of my game and overlay the pages, and then every time I completed the little puzzle on the screen, it gave me a new page. Then you know where he is. He's in the tower, I guess. Somewhere in the tower. I'm gonna guess either he's in the tower or yeah, I was about to say he's either in the tower or he's in the computer. Why is he in the computer? How did he get in the computer? This just raises more questions. Like, I want to know how he got in the computer. Why is he in the computer? He's the .exe. Here, let me go save him. I'm gonna open him back up. Oh, there's more shit in here. Looks like you completed your mission in the world, and I understand. I know I know you wish to return, but the entity called itself OneShot for a reason. The restrictions That restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now, at least for me. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish. But if you would be so kind to test something out for me. A log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine, maybe even in the same location as this journal you're reading now. If this saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it from its current location. A simple deletion will do. Again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I described confuses you, I'm sorry. If you're curious to seek out the truth. So what I need to do essentially is delete my save game and start from the beginning. I I don't I guess the second playthrough would be quicker, but I also don't know if my curiosity reaches far enough for me to play the game again. And it is one shot. Wasn't the game originally intended like you were only supposed to play it once and you were only able to play it once? I wonder if there was anyone out there who, like, when it was still only playable once, actually, I don't know, like, learned this stuff in their playthrough. Because it seems like you're making it sound like there's a lot to miss, and a lot of it's up to interpretation, and then a lot of it's just like I feel like you baby stepped me over to like the author is the program, and now I'm like, whoa. Are you not curious why they asked you to return despite being called one shot? Oh, you're gonna make me play this game again. I can't do it tonight, but you're making me curious. My bedtime's in an hour. I got to go to bed. It's almost my bedtime. But oh god. I never said the program. I just told you how to contact him. Okay, if he's not the program, now I'm confused all over again. Like if he's not the program, I'm but a simple viewer. I have no real power. Yeah, but you're making me curious. Like you're essentially being like, oh, is this game only meant to be played one time, or are you supposed to do it again? And I'm like, am I supposed to do it again? That makes me think like there's gonna be like, you know, stuff's gonna be different this time. Like it makes me think of like I played like AI the Somnium File, and there was tons of like I did like the whole game, and it's like there's this timeline, and then there's this timeline and that timeline. You can just say it's a one and done. Markiplier did the same thing. I wouldn't blame you if you did the same. Everyone has their own preferences. Sky, you've been like really nice. You've been like so nice. I mean, I'm even thinking of like earlier when I was like, I'm sorry, I can't like show what's happening on screen, and there's not really much to see. And you're like, oh, but there's like this cute squirrel in the corner, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so right. I wish my own brain needs to make positivity like this. That's crazy. You're an honest person. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not. It's a little more than just you just being an honest person because it's like I don't know. You just also just see the nice things about things. Anyway, I could probably just sit here and ramble forever. I need to not ramble forever. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna see if there's anyone I can raid, and if not, I'll just head out of here. But I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate you being here, Sky, and helping me figure stuff out. With the bad, there's always good. And with the good, there's always bad. Just depends on what you're looking for. Whoa, it's like Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh, light and darkness. They both have to exist. God, you weren't here earlier, were you? When I just started the stream, and I've been playing like a lot of Kingdom Hearts off stream. And my boyfriend for like a I don't know, it's like as a celebration for last year's streams just all together made me like this artwork requested by a viewer, and he was sitting next to me the whole time drawing it while I was too engrossed in Kingdom Hearts to notice that he was drawing next to me. And I'm just like, oh, I like I said, I need to stop rambling. I can sit here and ramble for too long. I need to evacuate. I there's yeah, this is what that's for. I'm doing it. Thank you. Thank you. And the pussy I'm sorry, the pussy hat's in the wrong layer. Here, I'm gonna raid Rubber Ross. I don't really know what he's doing. I think he finally I say I don't know what he's doing, and then I know what he's doing. Hold on. I believe what he's doing is he finally finished animating all his custom emotes for Lethal Company, and now he's playing Lethal Company. Yeah, you have a good night to Sky, or day, or whatever time it happens to be for you. You have a good existence. I appreciate you coming by and watching. Let me think for a second on what I might play next. I guess what I might play next, I might like dip into some Woo Loop. I might dip back into some Ace Attorney. It'll probably be one of those two things. There's always a chance that there's going to be some insane thing that just pops out of nowhere that I suddenly have the urge to play. But I guess expect either Woo Loop. Yeah, I'm also I was also thinking about Bloodstained and Doom and Ghostwire. I feel like these are a little further on the burner because I'm like, I don't know, Ace Attorney is right there. I like playing the Ace Attorney. And then there's also Woo Loop, and it got all these DLCs, and I'm like, I mean, not the DLCs, it got all these achievements, and I'm like, I want the achievements. I want to get those achievements. I'm suddenly in the mood to play some more Woo Loop. I'll play some Woo Loop on stream. It might not be the longest session, but you know, a couple hours. And I talked about playing Bloodstained Randomizer, and I'm like, it's been so long since I played Bloodstained. I'd probably love doing that. I loved Bloodstained. I think I played like 10 hours in my first session. It was amazing. But now I'm also just like, I'm looking at my Steam wish list, and there's a game I found recently called like Elephant, if I can, Elefantasy Flipside, which is a Metroidvania. And just like apparently has over 700 rooms and over 150 collectibles to find. And it's got this like really interesting like graphic style. And I'm like, I feel like I'm either gonna love this game or I'm gonna hate this game, but I want to find out. And I'm really tempted to buy it and play it and find out. Remember, you're the captain of this ship. You should decide whether or not you want to replay the game. People can suggest to you what they want. People can suggest to you what you should do, but no one else should have the right to tell you what to do. Yeah, you piqued my curiosity there for a few minutes, but I think at the end of the day, I'm not going to play it again. I think I did get what I wanted out of it, but I appreciate your insight on the game and on the whole subject. I need to stop rambling. I'm just sitting here talking about like what I could potentially be playing. I've got a lot of things in mind. Who knows what's going to actually happen? I need to hit the I'm hitting the start raid button. It's doing the countdown. Yeah, you care for yourself too. And you have a good, all. Goodbye. I'm going to finally get out of here. It's almost bedtime.